So like I predicted on Wednesday, I said that on Thursday, stock market is going to go up a little bit, which it did. Not as much as Wednesday. It went up a little bit. And then on Friday, it was going to come back down, which exactly what happened today. Dow Jones alone dropped 500 points. Now, a lot of stocks dropped hard today, including my favorite mutual funds that pay crazy dividends. DF.TO dropped 4%, trading at 3.26. I bought this at $4 and at $5 and at $6. I didn't feel like buying again at $3 until I figure out why it dropped so hard. FTN dropped 8% today. I bought this at 740 on Wednesday, like I mentioned in my video. So it was providing me a 20% yield. Right now, if you buy it at this price, it'll give you a 24% yield. DFN also dropped 3.5% today. It actually reached 7.32, so 52-week low. It actually reached 7.4 today, close to a 52-week low. So almost all their products is dropping hard. So I had to email them this morning asking them what's going on. Is there something that the public doesn't know that's creating? Is there something that we need to know? Why are their mutual funds dropping so hard? I mean, DFN is their best performing one. Never missed a dividend payment since 2009. So I actually got a response the same day. Here's the response I got. So FTN Class A shares. So this stock here that I bought at 7.4. I also bought some more on my Wealth Simple Trade app. I bought some more at 6.46. And today it reached 6.02 at a new 52-week low. So I was pretty pissed off. And so here's the response. FTN Class A shares typically trade off of yield and at a premium to their intrinsic value, net asset value less $10 for the preferred share. However, the market will ultimately dictate the trading price. So the price of this mutual fund depends on supply and demand. If there's more people wanting the stock for whatever reason they want it, if there's more people wanting than people selling, the stock is going to go up. So its true value right now is 15.9 minus $10, so 5.9. So right now it's trading very close to its true value. But when it was trading at 7, 8, 9, and $10, it was trading at a premium because more people want it and people are selling it, and like more people want it because of the high dividends that it's paying. And for some reason right now, less people want it. And it's probably related to the general market. But I think 8% drop in one day is a lot. So that's what got me concerned. So here's the rest of the response. Most investors are long-term and adopt a buy and hold strategy for the monthly income. So most people buy it just for the dividends that they pay, which is really high. Therefore, trading volumes are typically low, so there isn't a lot of volatility. Because of this, any increase or buying or selling of shares can have a greater impact on the market price. Because trading volume is low, any slight fluctuation in trading volume has a bigger impact on the stock price, which explains why when everything else was dropping today at 2% or 3%, this one dropped 8%. So we understand your concern regarding the trading price of this fund and some of our other products. However, please be assured there was no news from the company to warrant any recent heightened trading volume. So they're confirming that nothing bad came out of the company. So this is just market fluctuation, market reaction in general, nothing specific to the company itself. We can only speculate that the shares are trading in line with investors' views of the markets in general. The Class A share payment for both FTN and DFN, which is their two best paying mutual funds, DFN has never missed a dividend payment, is determined by the board on a month-to-month basis based on the net asset value at the time of declaration. Therefore, the mid-month net asset value is typically used, not the trading prices. The most recent net asset values at November 30th were 1590 for FTN and 1731 for DFN. So if the net asset value drops below 15, they don't pay dividends. So DFN has never dropped below 15 and FTN has dropped twice, which I mentioned in my Wednesday's video. So, but it's still paid. It's for in the last 14 years, it only missed dividend payments for 2 years and a half. The next net asset values will be as at December 14th and should be available by the end of the day on the 18th. The Toronto Stock Exchange deadline to declare a dividend for the December 31st record date is December 20th. Therefore, a news release should be disseminated between the 18th and the 20th. So by next Wednesday, or by next Thursday, we should know if these two mutual funds will pay a dividend. Most likely DFN will pay. FTN might be a little bit risky because it's very close to dropping below 15. So I'm actually impressed that they responded the same day. and it was a good answer in my opinion, and it made sense. So I've got a bunch of DFN, so I'm glad I'm going to continue getting the dividends, but I'm just worried because I just recently bought FTN, I think about 1500 worth, and if it doesn't pay dividend, then I sort of bought it for no reason because I basically bought it for the dividends. I'll just have to wait a little bit longer to when they start paying out dividends, and they might pay dividends. Who knows? But we'll find out. We'll find out on Thursday if they will be paying dividends for December. But my goal really with FTN is, as you can see, it's at a 52-week low. It normally trades at around $10. So my goal really is to collect dividends, but then sell it at a capital gain. I don't want to, it's not something I want to hold forever, but it's something I want to hold during this market volatility so that I can collect dividends while I wait for the market to bounce back up. And I'll probably sell it, since I bought it at 7.4, probably sell it at around 9.5. Same thing with DFN. I actually had a chance to, I bought it at $8. I had a chance to sell it at 9.4, but I wanted to sell it at 10 because I know it can go to 10. Instead, it dropped today at 7.53. So it dropped below the price I purchased it at. So I could have made 16% in 3 days and then just buy it back right now. But instead, I missed out on a decent capital gain. So it's a mistake I make often. I'm going to try to avoid is just to take in, when I make a decent profit, just take it. Don't try to be greedy, especially during market volatility, because I could have easily bought it back right now at a much lower price. Although I did collect dividends for 3 months. So for 3 months, which is their yield right now at the price I bought it at is 15% per year. If I collected for 3 months, it's about 1 point something percent per month. So yeah, so that's my goal with these mutual funds. But I mean, for those who are happy with 15% dividends per year, this is something you can keep forever. And DFN especially right now is the safest, and it it is at a great price. FTN and DFN right now are trading very close to their intrinsic value, which is net asset value minus $10. So FTN is trading at $6 while its intrinsic value is 5.9. Because that means if they were to terminate this mutual fund, preferred shareholders would get $10 and Class A shareholders would get the difference, so 5.9. So if you buy FTN at $6 and you get 5.9 if they decide to terminate it, it's a fair deal. But they rarely terminate. They just keep renewing every 5 years. It's been going on since even, I think, even before 2009. But most likely what's going to happen is once the market bounces back, it's going to start trading at around $10 and you're going to be collecting the dividends in the meantime. DFN as well right now is trading at intrinsic value. Intrinsic value right now is $7.31. DFN is trading at 7.53, so very close once again. So on my Wednesday's video, I mentioned that FTN was paying a 20% dividend yield, but right now it's actually paying, if it continues to pay 12.5 cents per share, it's paying a yield of 24% right now. If it's paying 12.57 divided by its current price of 6.12, it's paying a 2% yield every month times 12, that's 24% yearly yield if it continues to pay the 12.5 cent per share dividend, which we're going to find out on Thursday if they're going to pay for FTN, if they're going to continue paying it. But they've been very consistent, so there's a good chance that they'll be paying it. Hopefully stock market doesn't drop more next week. All right, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like always, if you're going to open an account with Questrade to trade on the stock market, use my referral code in the description below the video to get between $25 and $250 back, depending on your deposit. And if you enjoy my videos, please like them, share them with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And check out the links below the video that could help support the channel.